Really our goal for treatment with interventions in the whole spectrum is to provide a customized treatment care package for patients.
When you look at the conditions we treat, they're common and they're prevalent. And I think we've been learning more and more about how prevalent they are over the last decade. A combination of technology and expertise now has brought to the forefront therapies and treatments that really make a difference.
The joy that this profession brings to me is the ability to alleviate patients' pain. It's very rewarding to have that interaction with the patient.
This is Darren Cole, St. George News with Coach Ray Hosner right after their 42-36 victory over Dixie, the Dixie Flyers. Coach, it's always a shootout with Dixie, it seems like.
You know what? We knew it would be. Coach Monkers does a great job with that team, and Andy Stokes, and they do a great job, and Coach Al Filippo does a great job. I mean, they're a well-coached football team. You know, it's one of those things is you know it's going to be close every year, and you know, just thankfully this year we came out on top.
Did you think it was going to be a matter of who scored last or who had the ball last?
Without a doubt, 100%, yes. When you got weapons like they do, you know, they got a great running back, they got a great quarterback, they got great receivers. O-line's, seriously, they do a great job on the O-line. I mean, they're a good football team. You know, people are saying Riverton, whatever. I'm like, guys, Riverton would beat anyone down here by that score. You know, and so Dixie's got a great football team. We knew that coming in, and it proved it. And I'm just glad we came out on top this year.
Now, at halftime, you're up 21-14, and I was looking at the halftime stats, and your passing game did very well, but your Pano, I think, was held to like 6 yards on 4 carries. Was there a decision to go away from the run at the beginning of the game?
You know what, not at the beginning of the game, but we felt that, we were on one-on-one situations on the outsides, and so we felt like Blake Entz was a good matchup, and so we got the ball to Blake early, and he broke a couple tackles, and had some big catches and good runs after the catch, and they were loading the box on us to stop the run. So we just thought, hey, if they're going to load it up, we're going to have to pass it, and if once they emptied it like they did towards the end, then we started running it. And
well, I was going to say, conversely, at the end, you didn't pass once on that last drive, and you were able to run the clock out.
Yeah, they were in man under one deep, and so we had a 6-man box, and we felt comfortable running in the 6-man box.
All right, well, hey, thanks a lot, Coach. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you, appreciate it.
There's Kody. Great game tonight, first of all. But tell us a little bit, Colton Miller got hurt, and what adjustments did you made when he went out?
We found out during the week he wasn't going to be able to play. We thought he was going to. Then on Wednesday, the doctor said he's out 1 to 2 weeks. We decided, we're like, okay, who's the next best? We put Blake there, and Blake stepped up amazingly today. But I feel bad for Colton because I tell him, I'm like, you're in on the wrong times. Like, we played teams in cover 3, and so the outsides don't get the ball as much as the insides do. Then he's out for a game like this where he would have got the ball a ton. I feel bad for him for that because he works his butt off. He always does what he can to make sure the people get blocks on. He has, like I said earlier in the Region 9, the Player of the Week or whatever that was, I said he has the most big hits, big blocks on our team. He works hard for that, and I just feel bad because he's always in on the wrong games.
Now, when you have a receiver that you're comfortable with go out and a guy steps up, do you focus more on receivers you're more comfortable with, or do you have a comfort level even with several of the substitutes that it doesn't change really how you look on your when you look to different receivers for different plays?
I'm comfortable with all of mine. If you look at the stats, I'm pretty sure all of them are around the same amount of completions or catches. I don't choose one receiver like I did last year. That's been my biggest key this year to work on, and I feel like I'm doing it pretty well.
Okay, just talk about now at the beginning of the game, you guys didn't run the ball much. I think they were loading the box quite a bit, and then you relied more on your passing games. Did you guys make any adjustments at halftime? And because it really, until that last drive, it seemed like you passed a lot more than you ran the ball.
Yeah, they came out in a different defensive front than we had planned, so we didn't have the blocking exactly set up. So our run plays weren't working as well as we had hoped they were, and we realized that. We went into halftime, we're like, okay, this is what they're doing, this is what we have to do now, and then we came out and ran the ball better. All
right, well, hey, thanks a lot, Kody, and congratulations. I'm here with Jaden Peterson from the Pineview Panthers right after their victory over the Dixie Flyers, 42-36. Jaden, first of all, tell me what position you play on defense.
I play a lot of outside linebacker and a little bit of safety sometimes.
All right, and tonight, of course, Dixie is known for the offense. You guys are known for the offense. We knew it was going to be a shootout. and it was really much limiting the big plays, but towards the end, they ran a lot of sweeps to your side, and you were able to come off your block and make the tackle. What did you guys do to prepare for their multi-dimensional offense, the pass and the run?
You know, at practice, we did repetition. We had watched tons of film, and we knew our assignments. I know I had to shed some blocks and make some plays on the edge, but I knew if I cut it back in, then all my teammates would be there. So we all flew around. We got the job done.
Was there any adjustments made at halftime? The halftime score was 21-14. It was pretty much whoever scored last was going to win. Did the coach talk to you defensively on what adjustments had to be made?
Yeah, we just, Trey and Ammon, they're, great athletes, so we knew we had to shut them down, kind of limit what they did offensively, and we would come out on top.
All right, well, hey, you had a great game tonight. Good job, Jaden.